Welcome back to Let's Play Dungeons & Dragons Online Permadeath, where I am starting a new Permadeath run. Let's see here. So, for people coming new to my videos, if there are any such people, what I usually do is I start from level 1 in Dungeons & Dragons Online. I try and play a character up to level 20, playing under Permadeath rules. So the idea is if I die, I have to... that character is dead, has to be deleted, I restart again at level 1, unless there's an in-game power that lets me resurrect myself, which there isn't for pretty much any class other than monks or clerics. So let's see, I thought I did think about doing another monk, because those are always a lot of fun to play. They're very skill-based class, working out how to best use the abilities. But I haven't done... I did a monk fairly recently, like only 2 or 3 runs ago I think, whereas I haven't done an artificer since the first run that I did, so I thought I'd do another artificer. And I thought I would try gnome this time, since gnomes are now available. It does mean that I think all the characters that I've run recently have been gnomes, but that's okay. So for gnome I get the intelligence boost, which is good for my spellcasting, of course. I will primarily be a ranged damage character though. Do I need... I put level up points in dexterity, so I don't need to go too heavy on dex at the beginning here. Alright, that's the easy points allocated. So, good constitution, dexterity, intelligence, what else do I need? A bit of carrying capacity is actually important, I think. And... charisma is kind of an expensive way to get UMD. I can just put skill points into it. So maybe we'll leave charisma. I am worried about will saves a bit. I guess I can just invest more points in constitution and probably strength for the carrying capacity. I think that's okay. And then level up points in dexterity since I'm going with ranged. You do have the spells that let you buff to use int instead of dexterity though. It's an interesting thought. You don't really have a lot of DC based spells on an artificer though, so I don't really need to boost intelligence. We'll go with this. I should probably put more thought into this, but never mind. Alright, lots and lots of skill points to spend. So the obvious ones, UMD, balance of course, whenever you've got enough points for balance is worth having. Search, open lock, disable. Okay, quite a lot of points, but I managed to use them up already. Am I happy with that balance? I think not having repair is a drawback. But I don't know that there's anything here I would want to give up either. Nope, I think that is okay as is. Alright, level 1 feat. What do we want here? Probably something for my ranged ability. I can't remember whether... it's point blank shot. I guess precise shot I need 17 dexterity for probably, so I'll have to take that slightly later. Point blank shot is a significant damage boost. That's a good one to get from the beginning. Oh no, precise shot is available. See, precise shot is going to be important for champions, but I think I can afford to take that at level 3. I'm thinking precise shot I will need to enable me to target champions in a group, enable me to take them out before the champion can get too close. That's going to be the main problem with this character. Ooh, augment summoning is going to be a big deal too. But I can live without it for now. It will be a big deal on this character how to deal with champions, because I don't have much crowd control. Basically, just the flame turret spell is my crowd control, which is very good, and I have the dog as well. But not having any other way to distract a champion once it's on me is going to be a problem. Alright, I guess I should take the curative admixture. That one's hard to get elsewhere. Amulet of armor, cure bolts. Conjure bolts. Both very important. Resist energy is great. But maybe not necessarily at level 1, because I could take that later. Just repair for my pet. Static shock for some slight crowd control. I guess Master's Touch is very good too, if I just want to wield an axe or something at low levels. Let's try without it though. Alright, I think this is a reasonable spread of points and abilities. Okay, with the skills. Ooh, what does the gnomish stuff get me? Nothing like, oh, +2 UMD, that's great. Well, that justifies not having any points in charisma. Oh, I've forgotten, yes, of course, I have that on my rogue as well, which has been very useful. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to mess around with the appearance stuff a minute here, and then I will get into the game. I'll be doing the Grotto first, so I won't be doing anything terribly exciting. I always start from level 1 and play everything up from level 1. It is tempting to skip the Grotto, but I suppose I should play it. That's what I've always been doing. And you got to go with the silly gnome hairstyles. You just got to. Alright, that looks pretty absurd, but anyway. I feel like you had a beard this long, it's just going to get caught in your crossbow, and it's just not going to be a good idea, but anyway. This one's a little shorter, that works better, I think. Okay, victory neutral, and that's all I need to do, I think. Cool. I think I have any other artificers at the moment. I think my other artificer died, right? I don't think he made it to level 20. Nope. So this is my only artificer at the moment. That's good. Turn off all the UI crap for a moment, and just gotta set up the interface here. I have my hotbar layouts saved, but I have to just pop out all the hotbars first before I can load them. Okay, looks like I missed one. I have a layout I like, and I stick with it.
You find yourself waking on a shore of flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Grab the Iron Defender, so that hotbar's a little here, and there we go.
Yeah, you're awake. Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
If what the halfling said was true, no one but you made it to the island alive. It may be worth following this rogue, for now.
I should probably start skipping the grotto.
Here we are. So
It's a little long for the introductory quest that it is, but I have been doing all my solo PD runs up until now, so I kind of feel like sticking with it as well.
As you take hold of the weapon, feeling its balance, you can't help but notice this Jeets has more he wants to say.
Salimus is at the grotto. Tell her to keep her knickers
Salimus
on.
is in the grotto. I shall show you the way.
Yeah, I don't want to equip my weapon at the moment because I just want to punch boxes, punch crates open.
Go ahead and look around. I'm here when you're ready to go to
As usual, I'm trying to collect healing potions because the first few quests will be very hard without any healing potions. So any money I can get to buy healing potions is great, but actual healing potions are worth like 5 platinum each, which is the equivalent of 5,000 copper pieces. So I need to break a lot of barrels to earn even one healing potion. This is on Sarlona, I think.
Here we are.
The server I'm on, for someone in chat was asking.
I'll wait here for Jeets.
I forget, I've only played on this server for several years now.
Is this Salimus, the cleric you were sent to find?
Who in Kyber are you? First, I shall surround us.
So I'll go through the permadeath rules again, since I don't think the website the guild had that has the permadeath rules on it is still up even, so...
This effect will wear off when you leave these caves.
So I should just explain what the rules are when I start each one of these series of videos. For the benefit of the people watching on YouTube. So I'm playing permadeath, which means the character dies, the character gets deleted.
I'll remain here and bash any Sawagan trying to sneak out.
Unless I have a character ability that lets me raise myself, so I'm not allowed to release or use rare shrines, essentially.
Corridor ahead.
Alright, I should actually equip a weapon.
The corroded lever at the
There's a bunch of other rules around not essentially bringing in gear from other characters, so I'm not allowed to trade gear with non-permadeath characters or permadeath characters at widely different levels.
Salimus isn't too honked at me. Thanks for putting in the good word.
I can't pass gear to this character from my other characters except for one. A single heirloom item is allowed per character, but otherwise I'm not allowed to bring in gear from any other characters, so I'm just playing with what I find, essentially.
Bloody Sawagan.
Look, the door closed behind us.
I tend to do that for spell scrolls too, even though you are allowed to use you're allowed to use vendors in game, but I don't tend to use them very much other than for healing stuff. And bolts, obviously.
There are more of them up there. Stay alert.
Are there any other rules that are interesting? It's kind of the important ones. I almost forget what some of them are at this point. So no hirelings are allowed above level 6. So you can't have hirelings to res you, because no hirelings level 6 and below have any raise dead type spells. I won't use hirelings at all, other than for quests where you need them to pull levers. And mostly because I have the Iron Defender, I won't need them anyway. And no pay-to-win stuff, no store-bought items of any kind. Cosmetics are allowed, but nothing that you buy from the DDO store that gives you equipment or character abilities or anything like that. I think that's all the rules. Though, actually that's the rule I like best about Permadeath, is the no buying stuff on the DDO store.
Let's find a way out of here.
because it means you're not tempted to spend money to avoid playing the game.
Anyone see a key?
Curious. I just stepped on something. A latch?
Good work! I see a key down there. Who's up for a swim?
You grab the silver key.
Hydrophobia
Time to
mean
swim
anything
for the
to you?
surface.
Like, I understand why people would get halfway through a quest and go, hey, I run out of spell points. I'll just spend some money to buy some mana potions on the DDO store so I can have more spell points. Or buy a thing to resurrect yourself if it's a character and you're in the middle of a quest you really want to beat.
I still got plenty of stamina. I can go all night.
I can understand it, but I don't want to do that.
Crikey.
So that means I'm just playing with the built-in stuff in the game, as it were. Oh, I could ask him for the Thieves' Tools, I guess. Okay. Been a while since I played a Trapper through here.
Not that I don't trust your skills, but why don't you go through the door first?
You two
Oh, I guess I should have shrined to get my spells.
to go. The High Priestess should be up ahead. The onus
The other thing that is allowed to be used is the auction house, but I don't tend to use that either. I used to use the auction house for tomes only to help with character builds, but you pretty much can't buy tomes on the auction house these days, so I stopped doing that. Alright, we got spells. Got magical bolts, we're good to go. No spell components. Huh. Should have chosen my spells more wisely.
There she is, performing some kind of profane blood magic.
I will open the door. Prepare yourself. Ready? Go!
And that point blank shot's already increasing my damage quite a bit. Ooh, taking a lot of damage. A little too much aggro.
According to our employer, there's a secret passage around here somewhere leading to Korthos. You boys look for it.
Alright.
I will cleanse the profane energies around the shrine.
Let Selimus do her thing. You and I'll take care of the important stuff. The treasure.
Okay, equip myself, equip my dog. It's pretty good items they give you for the dog here, actually. The dog is now way more powerful than me. Okay, ready to go.
My rogue senses are tingling. There's something
You
fishy
feel
in
a
this room.
stiff draft
Try
from
searching
somewhere
around.
in this room. Perhaps the
Found
hidden
secret
passage to the village
Go
is in
on,
here.
open it then. Brilliant. Tidy lasses and pints up the wazoo. Here I come.
We're almost done here. The way out is up ahead. But first, I want to reward you for your assistance. Please come speak with me.
Alright, we're getting to a real quest in a moment. Pick up a real weapon. Repeating crossbow makes us a lot more dangerous. Maybe the dog isn't more powerful than me.
Grotto.